Very well, welcome back to Let's Play Theia the Crimson Eclipse. Last time we fell into a trap that was not meant for us and traversed the lab full of killer robots. And now we can finally step up here and talk to Risan himself. Welcome to my humble abode, gentlemen. I'm Neon Alexander Risan. It is a pleasure to meet you all. I see you're slightly late. Well, would have arrived early if you hadn't locked us in your stinky dungeon. A miscalculation on my part. These things happen. No need to be rude about it. We had an appointment with your father, Neon. Why is he not here? Now that's a good question, Kane. If I recall correctly, he left on a business trip months ago. I haven't heard from him ever since. He did tell me he would be back in a few weeks. Something must have kept him. Even though if I know him as well as I'd like to think, he's probably relaxing some faraway island. Don't worry, my guest. Of course, my father is the world's leading expert in Atlas 2.0 technology, but trust me, I have all we need to answer your questions. That's weird, but I suppose we can't really wait for him to be back. We lost enough time. Tell us about this new energy source. Alright, that. We know that the energy is obtained from the red crystals that have been found in Raya in the past few years, am I right? Correct. I see you recite my memo on Atlas 2.0 tats. Now, since I get easily bored by low-level technical blabbering, my esteemed colleague Nigel Burian will explain everything you need to know about our sensational discovery. Hello everyone, pleased to meet you. My name is Nigel Burian. I'm the chief scientist on the Atlas 2.0 research. I've been studying this energy source since the first crystal was found, 20 years ago. 20 years? Wow, the geezer knows his stuff then. I work with Christopher Risan this whole time. We're undoubtedly the leading authorities on the subject. Now let me tell you about our results. The Atlas 2.0 radiates a certain type of energy. This energy is apparently similar to that of common Atlas, which is already in use all over the planet, but we have discovered that the radiation produced by the red crystal is actually more similar to an older and now gone energy source, what we used to call magic. Many legends talk about magic. It was created and later destroyed by the Exiles. It disappeared from Ariathale after a massive war between humans, Exiles and Vashnars. Exiles used plenty of destructive magic in the conflict. Now when they finally had to taste their own medicine, they decided it was simply too dangerous. They thought that humans couldn't be allowed to use magic again, so they erased it from the planet. That way no one would have used it to cause any more harm. Let me get this straight, you were trying to substitute Atlas with a power which is similar to that of long-dead magic? Precisely. We are bringing magic back to Ariathale. But what if you repeated the same errors done by our ancestors? What if this new power were employed in a new global conflict? That is why history exists, to avoid repeating the same mistakes twice. Ariathale has been in recession for too long. We can't allow ourselves to skip this opportunity. Fear won't stop us. If Atlas 2.0 can allow us to go back to using mass technologies, we should do it. For the people of Ariathale who have suffered enough. I agree, we can't allow ourselves to be meek in these crucial times. Ariathale will shine again. Now let's get back to our research. We've carefully analyzed Rail. It's the area with the largest density of red crystals. There it is. This is a digital map of the fief. The picture comes from an old satellite we managed to recover remotely just a few months ago. And this is an energy scan. As you can see, there are crystals throughout the fief, but you can clearly make out the huge external source located in the northeastern side of the island. Really? There has to be a mistake. The cities of Rael and Ismail were both involved in accidents related to the crystals. How is it possible that Royally, despite the massive energy source here shown, has never had anything strange happen there? Right. Rael and Ismail have been invaded by monstrous creatures. I can't think of anything strange going on Royally though. I understand your concerns, but let me assure you the satellite scans are 100% correct. We repeated the analysis every day for the past weeks. We have reason to believe that Royally hides an energy source so big that it could potentially satisfy the energetic needs of the whole empire. Once we retrieve and analyze it, we'll be able to adapt ancient machinery to this new Atlas. The Elders Treaty will be history. What we would like you to do, in these other words, is to look for this energy source in Royally. And we're keeping it secret, right? Well, I don't know how you vanguards do things, but I suppose you should at very least warn Lord Maester and Emperor Levitzoa, am I right? Of course, we will report immediately. We'll then organize search parties and an extraction team. We'll bring the energy source to the light. I know it's complicated to ask for secrecy, but do try and avoid the public eye. Even though we're talking about the final answer to the crisis, we still need to work on a prototype. At this stage, it would not be wise to let it fall in the wrong hands. You mean our hands? What? What a nice little Omni, and I'm impressed. Who the hell are you? Viper, course you. Haha, Neon, I'm afraid your little worm traps haven't worked. As you can see, we don't like using the front door. That tattoo on her face. You're a scarlet worm. Bingo, loser. Now that I have the intel I came for, I only need to report to the boss and get to rolling. Playtime's over. Oh, looks like I've overestimated my welcome. Well, I hope you don't mind exchanging a few words with my boys. I'm off to the base. Don't let them live. And this fight is taken by Seth and Allison, but they should be fine. Only 2 of these dudes. It's not a big of a deal. Again, we know them already from Rail's attack. They have 300 HP. They don't really resist too much. A couple of attacks and they're gone. There we go. They didn't even get a chance to attack.
You're pretty strong, but not enough to beat me.
Horus, Rudra, are you okay? Yes, we're fine. Don't worry about us. Seth, there's no time. The Scarlet Worms know where the energy source is. I'll go after Viper with Rudra, then we'll report to the Emperor. You, get to Rail as soon as you can. Be sure Meister hears of this. We need to organize a defense team by making it to Raleigh before they do. Understood. Seth, be careful and keep yourself out of the Worm's reach, okay? Don't go to Raleigh for any reason, am I clear? Horus, there's no need to be a hero, Seth. The Scarlet Worms have already tried to kill you. The last thing we need now is you giving them more shots. Stay away from Raleigh. This is an order. Good luck to you all. Spirits may protect you. We need to go back to Rail, Allison. Let me come with you. I'd like to confer with Lord Maester in person. It might be dangerous, Neon. I don't think it's a good idea. Don't underestimate this, Seth. I've got a few aces in my sleeve. You'll wish I was there with you if you encounter any danger along the way. So you better listen to me. Or don't. After all, I'm just the heir of the Risan Health Empire, the chief researcher in Ariathale's technology, with more machinery at my disposal than anyone else in Ariathale. Trust me, I'm not that weight. Alright, fine, but we need to leave immediately.
Let's have some fun.
Be careful, Neon. Rose, darling, don't worry. Tell Nigel and everyone else to stay in the high security rooms as long as I'm away, and nothing will happen to any of you, alright? We're going to warn the Empire about today's event, and we'll solve this whole situation. Alright, I understand. I just have a bad feeling about this. Well, this is all a bit sudden. Oh, I'm sorry for not introducing you to our guests earlier. The situation got a little out of hand. This is Rose, my wife. I'm Rose Meredith Risan. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I'm sorry your short stay in Mystia has already caused you so much grievance. Nice meeting you, Rose. I'm Seth Sheridan. Oh, what a stunner. Hi, I'm Allison, by the way. Allison, is that the way to introduce yourself to a lady? You're right, but she's a beauty indeed. I'm flattered. Well, if Allison is done with her praise, I suppose it's time we go. Nigel, you're in charge of the mansion and the labs. Please reactivate the mecha guards and protect the house from any attack. Don't worry, Neon. I'll take care of it. Very well, let's go. And we're back in control of Seth. I think we can talk with Rosa, see what she says. Please take care of yourselves. I'll take care of the mission while you're away. Okay, so Neon, our new party member, well, he is a kind of a healer character. He starts with his noble suit, which I think I'm gonna keep for a bit. You'll see why. He's got Lenitiva, which heals the target based on spirit. Reanimation, which heals the target's HP and removes KO. His extraction is basically KO. Vacuum, which is the non-elemental defense based on spirit, is immune to seal, blocked, and bleed. And yes, this exceed that is the first exceed we see that is a buffing exceed. It inflicts the whole party with mastery plus exceed plus alacrity, genesis, and meditate. Pretty interesting. Anyway, for now we don't really have to do anything with his equipment or anything because we're just gonna head down here, and as soon as we leave the mansion, we are presented with a path split. So we could choose set team. The Scarlet Worms have made their move. Now set Neon and Allison need to conform Lord Maester Rail's vassal, left to organize a military team to defend royalty, or we could go Rudra and Horus, which they are on the hunt. They are chasing Viper, the Scarlet Worm who now possesses top secret info on the Atlas 2.0. They need to get to her before they make it to their base. And I highly suggest you choose Rudra and Rudra's team. What the? How do I look, boys? By the Moon Spirit. An Imperial Knight M13A. How did you get your hands on that? They haven't been assembled in over 100 years. We got armies. Anaconda, call back all the worms. Let's move out. Yes, Viper. We head to the base. Follow me. We'll take care of you. This was your last mistake, knaves. Not the knaves, I have no idea. But well, they have to fight a couple of these guys too. But I mean, you have Horus that, yeah. I don't need to say anything else. We just one shot and above.
That was but a taste of my power.
And now get ready for one of the most hype sequences of the whole game. Rudra, we need to reach Viper and stop at a handy cost. Can you drive one of these? First time I see one, I'm afraid. Trust me, it's easier than it looks. See the green button there? Damn it. Get the Viper's tank. Move the motorcycle using the up and down keys. The eye was being abandoned for years. It's total disrepair. There are rocks and ruins on the road. Dodge the obstacle and get to the objective. This is so fucking cool. It is basically a rail sequence. You have up, down, and the center. And you just dodge the rocks. For now. But it's going to become a lot more interesting in a while. For now it's just dodging the rocks. And it's pretty easy. The game even tells you where they are. Oh. I got hit there. Oh well. You don't have a lot of health as you can see. So you need to be a little careful. We're almost there. Hang on. Alright, let's just concentrate a little bit here. Whoop. Stay in the middle. Up. Mostly want to stay in the middle because then you're ready to react to whatever. And you get hit, like, obviously. Because I suck at this. Be careful, Rudra. It's right in front of us. Haha, you're brave or just incredibly stupid. My tank is absolutely invulnerable. Is that a machine gun? I'll be fine seeing your guts paint the asphalt, you maggot. Maggot? I'm Horus Kane, Magna Vanguard of Rail, and I serve the great Levizon Empire. This will be the last of you, criminal. Hold on, I'm getting closer. They're Rudra across us. The Viper's tank is equipped with a lethal machine gun. When you see the weapons about to fire, use the Z key to intercept the bullets with Horus' sword. Be careful, Horus can only intercept bullets when the parry bar is full. So you press a button to block the bullets with the sword. And of course, if you miss that, you take damage. So you need to be careful. There you go. Okay, let's see what's next. It's fine over there. Okay, block. Yeah, this is the hypest part. Ah, crap. How did I block that? Maybe I did. And you have no idea how many frames of animation there are for that stupid machine gun. There's so many frames of animation, you wouldn't know. Right, one more block. We're fine, we're fine. It's time to end this. What? We're losing speed? Come on, get out of there. You're under arrest. I'm so sorry, cutie, but our time hasn't come yet. Damn it. Emergency vehicles. Now that's something I didn't expect. It would be crazy for us to follow them. We don't have enough fuel to get to them and go back to Mystia. Right. Well, at least now we know where they're hiding. The Western Island. Maybe their hideout is there. We need to go back to Mystia and inform the Emperor immediately. Which way is it? The capital's in the southeast region next to the snowy mountains. We'll drive all night long if we have to. The situation is critical. Horus, are you alright? Yeah. Let's just go. We're now in the world map. Now, one thing to remember, if Seth is not in the party, you cannot camp. You can only save. Just so you know. Our next objective is right here. Mystia, Levitzar's capital. We also have unlocked Mystia slums, within deserted districts in which we can find enemies and fight. So I think I'm gonna leave the exploration of Mystia and the district next time, because we have a lot to do. No, we don't just have to explore Mystia and the slums, but also the castle, which is inaccessible for now, but we will get access to it as soon as we explore the town. Anyway, I think I'm just going to save here, and next time on Theia the Crimson Eclipse, we'll explore the town of Mystia. See you guys then.